something nice about Bobby?
Something nice about Bobby.
Bobby is one of the warmest, most outgoing, friendliest people I've ever met. Every meeting with Bobby ends with a hug. He knocks on my door in the morning, cup of coffee, and a hug.
I do hug a lot. I love people, I love life. I like to hug.
Years before he was even an officer of the synagogue, and he said that the most important goal that he has for himself is to serve as the president of Temple Beth Am.
We asked Bobby why he had such a burning desire to become Temple president.
I remember going to Howard Pilch's presidential dinner, and they had great hot dogs and hors d'oeuvres, and I thought, oh, I want something like that.
Being president of Temple Beth Am has been Bobby's passion. He thrives on it. He loves people. He cares so much about everyone here at Temple Beth Am.
I enjoy schmoozing. I enjoy being there every Shabbos, dealing with people, and that interaction. I enjoy that tremendously.
I have a sense that if being shul president could be a full-time job with compensation, that Bobby would have a new career. He loves it.
He doesn't like when I call him Bobby. He likes when I call him Mr. President.
Bobby relishes being president. He loves it with every bone in his body.
Bobby's presidency was one of ubiquity. He was everywhere. He shows up at every event.
It's part of who I am, I think, and it's part of what you do as president. I'm a representative of the entire congregation, and I think it's appropriate that a representative be at these events and have a little something to eat along the way.
2 or 3 Temple Beth Am members gather together. Watch out, because Bobby might show up. You bump into a Temple Beth Am member in the grocery aisle, and Bobby's going to show up to make sure that meeting takes place.
You know, Bobby, he's everywhere.
It's wonderful that he's so much a part of our community that he shows up at all kinds of events, big and small.
He's at the major events, all the places you would expect him, and then sometimes he shows up and you're just surprised that he's at this meeting or this little event.
I love people, I love events, I love the food.
And there he was again. Like, how does Bobby get to be everywhere all at the same time?
I figured it out. Bobby has implanted a GPS in the kippah or shirt of every Temple Beth Am member, because he knows where you are at all times, because if 2 or more of you gather, he'll be there. He'll join you, because he'll consider it a Temple Beth Am event.
So Ron, you want to watch Mad Men, or should we read?
Let's watch Mad Men.
Do you guys have some more cream cheese?
Perhaps a bissel too much, Bobby.
It's a real juggling match. It's a triage to get my legal work done, the shul work done, and I just don't sleep a lot.
So he spends a lot of time at the temple, mornings, afternoons, and evenings.
While Bobby was spending so much time at the temple, his family truly missed having him around, especially his son Stephen.
We were supposed to build a treehouse together. It didn't happen.
How can I just let you walk away? Just let you leave without a trace.
I'm just glad to have my law partner back. I've gotten used to being without a husband. I look forward to having a law partner, though.
Welcome to our annual Jeremiah thank you event. I'm Robert Ring, sometimes Bobby Ring, and very proud to be president of Temple Beth Am. And this shul is going to great places.
And Susan's husband.
And Susan's husband, yes.
I love Susan. Susan is my everything. She supported me on this Jewish journey, on my venture in leadership and being president. She has great judgment, great thoughts, and I love her so much. And she's my rock.
Enough. The clients are waiting. You need to get back to work now.
I've got to go.
What I like about Bobby Ring is no matter where I appear, he comes up to me with a bottle of scotch and offers me a drink.
One of my favorite aspects of working with Bobby was wondering what delicacy he was going to be bringing to my office for our meetings. If we were ever meeting at around mealtime, which for Bobby is 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
He likes to eat.
What I love most about being president, I love dealing with people and schmoozing and being with them on Shabbat. And by the way, this is biscotti. You know who it was invented by? A Jewish bubby that couldn't sell mandel bread. They go, call it biscotti, they'll all love it. It tastes good either way.
You know, Bobby's always eating, and he's getting the crumbs. They're getting all over his tie. And
one thing I think I'll miss most is having a parking space at Shul. It's actually a blessing and a curse, because it's wonderful to have your own parking space. Excuse me. But I use it a lot. Oh, this is good. Just a moment.
If Temple Beth Am was Bobby's capital, then Label's table was his Western White House.
And we have a reserved table at Label's. It's on butcher paper. It's written in pen. And some people may have a table at the Palm, but having a table at Label's, that's LA.
Bobby carried himself with such manners and class that he could be compared to the great presidents of our time. Except they probably didn't eat off everybody else's plate.
You know, it's really nice having him as a customer, but it'd be super if he'd pay his bill.
Bobby loves the microphone. He owns it. He knows how to be presidential in public. He uses sophistication and substance to get everyone's attention when he speaks.
Bobby is a wonderful speaker.
Bobby's a fantastic speaker.
I think I'm a passionate speaker from the heart. When I speak, people are listening. You get 4% returned, guaranteed, secured by the property, and in 3 years, you either get your money back or the property is sold, you get your money back out of that. And as we discussed before, there's enough guarantee through Temple Beth Am that you will get your money back, regardless whether the property sells for $1 million, $1.2 million, etc. This is very clear. This is separate from the capital campaign. The investors in Corning 4 have been treated as such. What I love most about Beth Am is the warmth of the community. I was involved in a reform shul, a great community, and when I first saw Beth Am, it was intimidating. But the community embraced me and allowed me to grow as a Jew. And that, I think, is ultimately our greatest strength, is who we are as Jews.
Mazel tov, Bobby. It's been great. I look forward to many more years of working together and of friendship.
So Bobby, Mr. President, the first president in my life as a cantor, I just want to thank you for everything you've done for me, for all the time and patience and care. I'm wishing you a big, big Mazal Tov and many years of health and happiness.
Bobby, Mazal Tov, we love you.
Bobby, I want to thank you for being such a strong supporter of me personally and of the school. Your leadership has been beneficial in moving Temple Beth Am and Pressman Academy forward in a wonderful way. Thank you.
Bobby, Freddie and I love you so deeply because of the human being that you are and because of the Jew that you are. And I think the way you have carried yourself throughout your presidency just reflects the way you are as a person. You're a dear, kind, loving, caring, compassionate Jewish person who wants to make Judaism meaningful and vibrant and part of other people's lives. We love you.
Bobby, I am a better rabbi, a more attentive leader, and better able to serve this community because of our partnership, your support for me, your guidance to me, and the high standards you've set for this entire community. And I know that we'll have plenty of time to spend with one another over the next days, weeks, months, years, and decades. I do want you to know that I will always look back upon these 2 years as having been enormously significant and important to my life and to my growth. I thank you.
Congratulations, honey, you're done.
Congrats, Dad.
Great job.
This is possibly your last formal board meeting. Wow. So I wanted to take this opportunity to thank you for your 2 years of leadership. Thank you.